How to open a Bermuda bank account. Opening a bank account in Bermuda can be a relatively easy process, allowing you to enjoy the many benefits that can come from a Bermudan bank account. These banks are well known for their tax neutrality and willingness to work with many people both outside and inside the country. To open an account with a Bermudan bank, you'll need to select a bank, understand the laws and terms behind an account, and submit the proper forms and documents. Part 1. Selecting a bank. 1. Choose a bank to work with. Bermuda has only 4 banks that are allowed to operate within the country. Although competition has caused these banks to offer many similar services, one may be a better fit for your unique banking needs. Take a look at the following 4 official banks in Bermuda to learn which one you might want to start working with. HSBC Bank of Bermuda, Bank of N.T. Butterfield and Son, Bermuda Commercial Bank, Clarion Bank. 2. Read the requirements for the type of account you want to open. When you are opening a bank account in Bermuda, you'll need to know which type of bank account you want to open. Bermudan banks will offer many of the same types of bank accounts that most other banks offer. Take a look at some of these account types and services that you can expect from a bank in Bermuda. Personal accounts, corporate accounts, savings accounts, checking accounts. 3. Ask about recurring fees. Banks in Bermuda will all charge monthly or yearly account fees. Exactly how much the fees are will vary, depending on when you open your account and which bank you open it with. Check with the bank you are interested in to learn more about their recurring fees and which account types they apply to. Most banks will charge at least $8 a month to keep the account open. Accounts that have been inactive for 2 years may have increased monthly charges. You may need to maintain a minimum level of funds in your bank account. 4. Ask about your bank's service fees. Bermudan banks offer many convenient banking services. The services might include things like wiring money to foreign banks or opening a credit card. Always make sure you are comfortable with the bank's service fees before opening an account with them. Online or e-banking services are generally included for free. Some banks may charge for outgoing or incoming payments. Your bank may charge for services such as mailing documents or making photocopies. Part 2. Opening your account. 1. Make sure you've got the minimum deposit ready. It's likely that your bank will have a set minimum deposit that you will be required to make upon opening your account. This deposit amount will be unique to the bank you choose. Before opening an account, make sure you know the required minimum deposit amount that your account will need to have. For example, you may need $25,000 to open a savings account. $25,000 might also be required when opening up some checking accounts. Some personal accounts may require you to have at least $5,000 for your initial deposit. 2. Call, email or visit your bank. In order to open up an account with the bank you've selected, you'll need to make contact with your bank. Some banks will allow you to communicate online or by phone, making it possible to open an account without visiting the physical building. Other banks may require you to schedule a meeting with them to discuss the details of your account. Check with your bank to learn more about how you can make contact and start opening your account. 3. Fill out the application form. All banks in Bermuda will require you to properly fill out and submit an application form to open your account. This form will provide the bank with enough personal information to verify your identity and set up an account in your name. While each bank will have their own form for you to fill out, you can review the following points of information to learn what to expect. Basic contact information, including name and address. Specification of the services and products you wish to utilize. employment or business information, personal identity and tax information, the method of funding your account and information about other bank accounts you hold, how you wish your incoming and outgoing transactions to be handled. 4. Provide any necessary forms of identification. In order to finalize your account, your bank will likely ask you to submit some form of identification. This identification will be checked against the information you have presented to the bank previously. Once your identification has been received and cleared, you'll be given access to your new Bermudan bank account. You may be able to use these following forms of identification: passport, proof of address, driver's license, work permits or employment letters, birth certificate. 5. Deposit your initial funds and make use of your account. After your account has been approved, you'll be able to make your required initial deposit and start using your account. Most Bermudan banks will allow you to wire money to and from your account and make deposits or withdrawals remotely. You'll need to speak with your bank to learn more about their specific policies when it comes to these services. To give you a general idea of which services some Bermudan banks offer, take a look at the following list. You can make your initial deposit with cash, check, card, wire, or draft. Demand checking accounts are usually offered in most currencies. International wire transfers can send or receive funding worldwide. Get real-time account information with e-banking. Enjoy additional services such as receiving reference letters, faxes, couriers, safe deposit boxes, and complimentary photocopies. Part 3: Learning more about banking in Bermuda. 1. Decide if Bermuda's deposit protections are acceptable for you. Although banking in Bermuda can have some unique advantages over your domestic banks, Bermudan deposit protections may be lacking. You'll want to carefully review the most recent deposit protection guarantees in Bermuda to learn if banking there is right for you. If you live in another country, that country's deposit protections will not apply to your Bermudan bank account. Bermuda will guarantee a protection of up to $25,000. This level of protection may rise in the future. 2. Keep track of your income. If you live outside of Bermuda or are a national of another country, you will need to keep careful track of your income and banking activity. Failing to report your income and activity in your Bermudan bank account is very likely to be illegal. Always make sure you are reporting your income and banking activity to your home country to avoid serious legal trouble. For example, the United States IRS can charge you if they suspect you are hiding money in a Bermudan offshore account. Laws regarding your income and how you are to report it are constantly changing. Make sure you stay up to date and know what you are required to report. 3. Make sure you understand the laws involved. Legally banking in Bermuda will require you to understand the laws of both Bermudan banks and how they relate to the laws of your home country. It may actually be illegal for you to open up a Bermudan bank account. Carefully review the laws of your country and learn if you are legally allowed to bank with Bermuda. Banks in Bermuda have not been approved to operate in U.S. territories. Investment services are not being offered to United States citizens.